the things that we do that are unseen that create the most impact in our life. Have you ever heard that term, you know, if a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody around to hear it, does it make a noise? Yes, it makes a noise. If somebody steals from a store and they don't get caught, technically, did they steal anything? Yes, they did steal something. If you're unkind to somebody and nobody's around to see it, were you still unkind? Yes, you were unkind. Oftentimes, it's the unseen behaviors that we have showing up in our life that create the most impact on where we're at and where we want to be. For example, and you've probably had many of these examples in your life as well. You know, I was at a bank like last year, and I never ever go to like the little ATM, but I went to the ATM really quick because I didn't want to wait in line, and there was a $100 bill. Oh wait, $200 bills. And I was like, whoa, there's $200 right here. This is crazy. So I pulled it out, I got my money out, and I sat there and I thought about the $200. I'm like, somebody's gonna be missing this money right now. I could either keep it or I could turn it in. What should I do? And I literally, not even like 1 second went past, I said, this is a test from the universe. Like, this is an experience for me to be in my authenticity, in my power, in my honesty, in my pride. And of course, I went to the counter and I gave them the $200 and I said, hey, somebody left this in the ATM. They might come back for it. Will you give it to them? Obviously, when they come back. And I go in a week later, go back into the bank, wait in line, and the checker, the person who was helping me was like, hey, you know that $200 you turned in last week? Yeah. The woman came back and she was beyond. She didn't have a lot of money. And she was so stressed when that happened in her life. And she was shocked. She literally said, I don't think somebody would have turned it in, but maybe. And she took a chance and came back and boom, I had turned it in. So it's the unseen areas, and I'm not sharing that story for anything other than to show you and to say that the opportunities that arise when nobody's looking are where our character lies. It's where our character is created, and it's where the foundation of our life, truly. If we want to live in harmony and in flow, we must be in alignment with the goodness that we wish to feel always, not just when people are looking, but behind closed doors as well. I also think that there's such a familiarity in the questions that I just asked. Oftentimes it's the unseen things in our life that create the most impact. And that goes for our thoughts. So our thoughts are not spoken. We could be abusing ourselves, we could be tearing ourselves down, we could be judging somebody else, and the thoughts aren't leaving our lips, so technically they didn't happen. But they're still happening on a physiological level. We're still imprinting them upon our system through this cycle that we call thought. And I really want us to take a second, and why I recorded this video is so we could acknowledge that not only is it the unseen times that we're showing up in our outer experience, but it's the unseen things and thoughts and feelings and emotions that are not leaving our lips, not expressing into the world, that are also making an impact as well. What we're thinking right here, how we're talking to ourselves, is affecting our confidence, it's affecting our energy level, and it's affecting our value and what it is we're providing in the world. If we want to make a significant impact on our life and our happiness in the law of attraction, it begins with the thought patterns and the thought cycles that are unseen. They're not the ones that are spoken, but unseen. It's all of that inner dialogue that's either promoting your health and your growth, or it's negating goodness and it's drawing you into a deeper, just like dark space. If you truly want to change your life, it's the power of the unseen moments in your life. It's the power of the unseen words and actions and reactions that happen in your head. It's time to start taking that a lot more seriously. The universe is watching, God, divine, good, whatever you want to call it. It is here now within you, watching your every move. If we want to make an impact in not only our life, but be a vehicle to this energy that's flowing through us to create goodness, to align and synchronize with the law of attraction, we have to take seriously being an open vehicle to that type of energy. And when we're thinking those thoughts that are unseen, they might be like, oh, well, it never happened because it never left here. They're happening. And it's time to start taking them and letting them go, releasing what's not serving you and inviting in what's going to create more harmony and more alignment with the intention of feeling good. So remember, next time you find $200 in the ATM, go turn it in. No, I'm kidding. You know, pick up that piece of trash though. It's the times when you're in your life and you're like, I could do that, or I could do that. Do whatever's going to be more aligned with good. I challenge you to do that, and I also challenge you to increase your awareness on the unseen thoughts that are happening in your mind. Are they serving you, or do they need to be tossed out in the trash? Because you are not doing any justice to not only yourself, but to those around you if you're internalizing and degrading your own character and your own being. You are so worthy of living a good, amazing, and abundant life, and I really want you to acknowledge that. I really want you to be available to that. And that was the intent and the purpose of this video, and hopefully that came across. Hopefully this kind of sparks a little bit of inspiration in your life. I know that this is what I was thinking about yesterday when I was writing and kind of just like reflecting, and it made a powerful imprint and impact. So that's why I obviously recorded the YouTube video. YouTube's so awesome like that. You can literally just like feel inspired and be like, hey, like this feels good. So I hope what feels good for me also feels good for you guys. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for watching again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching my video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, press that bell notification to be notified every single time I post a video. My name is Ashley Ducey with ashleyducey.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.